Hey Taurus, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Crow Tarot. We're going to be doing your second half of February general reading. All right, let's get right into it. We're going to start out with some animal energy here for my lovely bulls. Some animal energy here, please and thank you. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I mean, we got the wolf. I just adore this energy. So the wolf is about following one's intuition, but also setting one's course, right? Setting your individual path and course. The wolf is a pack animal, right? But as you can see, he's the lone wolf in this card. He is. For me, the wolf is a masculine energy, but whatever resonates. But yeah, this is really about listening to your own intuition and not falling prey to the opinions or the timing or the expectations of others. This is really keeping it all about you. And it's about doing what you feel to be right for you, especially when it's difficult, especially when you may have people around you that have a lot of opinions about what and when you should be doing things, right? Okay, let's pull some cards. But this is a beautiful energy to come up too, wolf energy. Also an earth animal, and y'all are earth signs, so I'm loving and speaking to y'all already. All right, let's get some cards. What's going on for Taurus for second half of February, please and thank you. Okay, 5 of Wands here. Yeah, this is a bit of a struggle going on here. It's basically the opposite of taking it easy. But this involves other people too. This could be speaking onto what I just said about the wolf energy. Just about, this is also can be about, for me, if you are faced in a situation within which you don't know how to proceed or how to make it work for you, the 5 of Wands to me can be in this context about, instead of using the front door, use the side door. Use the side door. Sometimes when we approach a problem or a situation, head on, straight on, it can be a bit like, banging your head against the wall, right? And sometimes it really is best just to take a step back and try the side door and come at it from a different angle and a different perspective, right? All right, let's get some more. What's going on for Taurus for second half of February, please and thank you. Nice, yeah. Okay. 2 of Wands here. Yeah, so the 3 of Wands is actually, making actual steps and plans towards moving towards something new or changing things. But this is about really thinking about it. You guys are at it feels like a bit of an impasse, honestly, where you're looking around, you're looking at yourself, and it just feels like, well, where do I go from here? It's Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz before she meets the Scarecrow, right? Just like, ooh, what's going on, right? But you guys are really thinking about changing things. You're in a space where it's like, well, what I'm doing has gotten me by this far, but it ain't exactly, the full kettle of everything that I want and see for myself, right? So it does feel like you guys are in a place of transition here. All right, let's get another one. Let's just go. Yeah, okay, they gave me 2. I'm gonna take them. Yeah, okay, so we got the Queen of Pentacles, right? So this can be a couple different things. First of all, for me, the Queen of Pentacles has mastered and is very aware of the truth that the more we are grateful for what we already have, the more we will manifest to be grateful for. She understands this very, very well. And that's why she's got it like that. You know what I mean? And the traditional deck, she's sitting on her throne, just surrounded by, the lush greenery and just really chilling, right? So as a female influence in your life as well, this could be someone around you, female energy here, who may have some good advice for you, right? Remember how we talked about the wolf, about really doing what's right for you and kind of filtering out the opinions of others? Well, let me just clarify this, because there's a difference between people around you, and they could be older too, right? Like parents or colleagues, people that are at least in an energy that think that they know what's best, right? There's a difference between listening to that kind of, do it this way because this is the best and only way to do it, and then someone who actually can sit there and offer a perspective that is not steeped in expectation. So if you have people around you that you're close to, this could be family, partner, what have you, even friends, siblings even, I'm hearing siblings, that might be saying, do this. I'm telling you, it worked for me. It worked for me. You may have another female around you that is kind of like, well, I don't have a pony in this race. So I'm just going to listen to you and then give you the benefit of my wisdom, right? But it's not telling you to do something. It's just expressing what has worked for them and why. But this is also about really listening as a female influence around you. Okay, so you do have someone here in your corner, which is amazing. We got the Hanged Man in reverse here. So when this is in the upright, right, this is actively taking a pause, a timeout, so that we can flip our perspective and come out of it illuminated, right? It's in the reverse here. So this is again saying, and I think you guys got something like this in your last reading, I believe. Where, take the time to do this, please. I feel like it's very necessary for y'all right now to really filter out what is yours and what is others. What is your intuition and what is your conditioning? Let me just say that back. What is your intuition and what is your conditioning? Are you reacting out of a place of conditioned responses, or are you coming from a place of intuition? They feel very different. If you don't know the answer to this right off the top, they feel very different, right? When we respond out of place of conditioning, it doesn't really feel quite right in our stomach, but it feels, better in our head, but not really in our stomach, where our, intuition, gut, that area, right? When we're acting from a place of intuition, it can feel a little gnarly in our head because that's where doubt comes in and fear. And we're like, oh my God, is this really that we can overthink it? But in your gut, in your intuition, your stomach feels really good about it. Okay? All right. Let's get some clarifiers here from a Taurus. So yeah, I mean, it's, there's some change going on here, but it does feel like there's most definitely light at the end of this tunnel, but it is, direct correlation to the action or inaction that you take at this time, right? But it feels like it's time to, be Mr. Clean or Mrs. Clean and clean the house a bit, but clean your own house, you know what I mean? Let's get one for the 5 of Wands here. Why is this 5 of Wands here? Wow. Knight of Cups. Okay, I love this. So, also the cups for me, representing the water signs. Water represents intuition, right? But this is always, this comes back to me for sure, in this context of what do you love, right? Because we're in this heady place of overthinking things or being, oh, I just don't know what to do, or feeling that push and pull, that resistance, right? It's good to go back and just spend time doing what it is we love. And when I say that, what I mean is, what do you do when you look up and 5 hours have passed and you're like, whoa, I thought it had been legit 30 minutes, but it's been 5 hours and oh my God, the sun has set and I didn't even notice, right? What do you love to do? And this could very much be artistic, right? You could be a songwriter, a painter. You could even like to color in coloring books, honey. This could even be reading a really good novel, or even spending time in nature, walking in the woods, whatever that is that takes you out of your head and puts you right into a place of intuition because you just love doing it, right? I think that doing that and spending more time doing that is going to connect you with your intuition in a really beautiful way, again, with the Hanged Man, so that you can gain greater clarity on the confusion or the, the pause that you're going through right now, okay? But, this also, because it did come up, Knight of Cups, I do feel like there could be someone in your energy, you could have just met them or coming into your energy, that could provide a glowing example of what it is to really come from a place of intuition and not a place of intellect. Listen, coming from a place of intellect, listen, I'm an Aquarius. I love it. I love that stuff. But sometimes that really does not serve us in the same way that coming from our intuition can. I do feel like there could be love around you, or at least someone that is providing by example kind of the way of being or path or approach to things that would be really good for you right now. Okay? So keep those eyes akimbo. Okay. Because sometimes also when we're in this energy of Five of Wands and it's really feeling like a struggle or competition or just like, ugh, like this, we can also be kind of blind to new people coming in or people around us that are actually, by example, showing us exactly what to do, right? Yeah, okay. Let's get one for the Two of Wands here. Why is this Two of Wands here for my Taurus, please? Wow. Yeah, exactly, Ten of Wands. Do you remember what I said about instead of going through the front door, go in the side door? This is exactly what this is. But this is you guys right now. Doesn't look really pleasant, does it? You almost just want to say to this poor dude, like, please put those wands down and chill. Why don't you make yourself a little, you know, a little seat, a little stool to sit on? You know what I mean? Instead of like continuing with this struggle. But this is you guys right now, right? And this does not lead to this. We got to put those down so that we can get into the hangman position. Really take a time out to think about things, right? But not really. We got to take time out to feel about things. That's what I'm getting for you guys. This is a time to feel about things more so than thinking about things. And because it's clarifying the Two of Wands, this could be a struggle or foggy-minded or just indecision, maybe being overwhelmed to the point of indecision. And remember, doing nothing is still doing something. Please trust and believe that. Okay, but the fact that this is clarifying the Two of Wands here, you know, this is in relationship to what's next for you, right? Okay, hold on, coffee break. Okay, so let's get one for this Mother of Pentacles and Hanged Man that came out together, why don't we? Let's do it. Is this, oh, Suki Suki, that's what I like to see. The Magician. Yes, let the congregation say, amen. That's how I feel about this. Absolutely. As above, so below, manifesting the life that we want through connecting with our intuition and creative thinking. I'm getting creative very much here for you guys. I think that some of you watching this could be a creator, could be a creative. It doesn't mean you have to do it professionally, but you really do find solace in creating, right? Whatever that is. Again, that could be as simple as, you know, coloring, doing a coloring book. That could be very healing, okay? Whatever it is that works for you. I'm also hearing music. Some of you guys might find music especially healing right now because music is a really wonderful way to zip us right out of our intellect and into our feelings and intuition, right? But guess what the Magician also represents for me? Taking the side door, right? Get creative around this solution to the, you know, confusion or the stuckness, if that's a word, that you are experiencing right now, right? Because trying to get at this through the front door just ain't doing it. It just ain't doing it. Try a different way. And when I say take a pause to do nothing, it's not really doing nothing. It's just doing you and really releasing the opinions or advice of others at this specific time. If you're going to get advice from others, right? Or inspiration from others, I'm hearing, let them show you by example. And be wary of people who feel the need to tell you the way that you should be doing things if they have a pony in the race. Right? If it directly influences them in some way. You've got to have like a, you know, an impartial party here who is just going to speak about what worked for them and show you by example. Right? But this is manifesting and creating the life and the world and the path that you want. But again, going at it from the front door and directly on like this and just going and trying to knock that door down is just going to lead to this Ten of Wands energy, right? Which looks more pleasant? Ten of Wands, right? Looks like he's about to slip a disc in that shoulder, right? Or the Magician. Choose to be the Magician at this time. Choose to lay down these wands and just take some time for you. And you know what I'm hearing too? taking some time for yourself also very much involves like putting down the phone, putting down the, you know, not looking at the email, and that includes social media, okay? Because those kind of things can influence us in subconscious ways as well. And this is what I'm hearing for you guys, so I'm gonna speak on it. Like, even if it's a situation where you're feeling some confusion about where you are, and then you go on the Facebook or the Instagram or whatever, and you see others who are living the life that you would like to be living, and they're showing it in all their glory, you know, comparison is the death of us all. Seriously, there are few things more deadly, in my opinion, at least energetically deadly, than comparison, right? It is the thief of joy. I think that might be the actual quote, but I'm not sure. Comparison is the thief of joy. If not, I just made it up, and that's what it is. Okay? I think it could be a really good time to take time out from social media and being on the phone, okay? Because that's going to influence you. It's going to lead to more of this and more of this, okay? All right, let's get an oracle for you guys. Last oracle. It's all going to be well, you guys. The wolf also indicates that all is well. It's just a time to tune into your own intuition. Oh my gosh, they went flying. That's okay. And really filter out others at this time, even if they're well-meaning, right? All right, let's get an oracle for you guys. Oracle for my Taurus here. Oracle for my Taurus. Yes, abso-freaking-lutely. Look, it's the strength, right? And we see how we have the star here. Can y'all see that? Yeah. So this is telling me in this context that you will gain strength by having faith that everything will work out in the highest and best good for all involved, and in what? Divine timing. Trust me. You don't want things to come to fruition or manifest a moment sooner than what is dictated by divine timing. Guess, you know why? Because it wouldn't work out, right? These lessons that you're learning right now, you're meant to, so that you can go to another stage and reap the benefits of having learned that lesson, so that you don't have to learn it again. You know what I'm saying? The lessons that we keep learning, the patterns that we keep repeating, are just lessons that we haven't aced the test yet. That's it. There's some tests that will take us a lifetime to ace, while there are others that won't, and it really has a lot to do with us. This is also where free will comes into it, right? Because we have fate, we have destiny, all of these things. But this outcome is directly dependent, where you are, how you come out of this, is directly dependent on the actions or the inactions that you take right now. Okay? But you can do this. All is well. Spend more time doing what you love to do, even if it's in a creative sense, and it will open you up in a way that you're going to gain wisdom from what you know intuitively. And there's no other, there's no better wisdom than that, for sure. Okay, my lovely bulls, this was your second half of February general reading. I so hope this resonated with ya. If it did, let me know in the comments below. Drop me a like and subscribe. I would just love that. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.